Hi boys, here we go again. How the hell do I intro again? Oh shit. Gotta get down to the basement. Welcome ladies and gentlemen, this is channel ST3 and today, or in this video, we're doing a mini and a micro build of the corona+ebola Meteor-hammer, and this time it's gonna be sort of a DIY-ish thing, so you can follow along if you want to. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna make some light. Come on, come on. Yeah, light. So this is what we're gonna use for the micro build. As you can see, it's gonna be really small. This gonna be the ball, super tiny. So yeah, we gotta find one for the mini build. So I'll be right back. I'm breaking things. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I think I found it. It's here. So yeah, these should both be peach, but there is a possibility that this is apple. Either way, really closely related trees, so they should act similar. Very different from the original build, which I honestly can't remember the wood to save my life. Was it plain wood? Maybe plain wood. I can't remember. But so focus. So yeah, we're gonna cut this section off. It's a little bit cracked, but we can work with that. So we're gonna cut this section off and use this piece, and this is super small already, so yeah. I think I'll just use this hacksaw, and one thing that you should keep in mind is always try to cut a little more than you'll need, because it's easier to take away material than to add. So we'll be right back, or I'll be right back when this piece is separated from this. So we're done cutting this. I can confidently confirm from the smell that this is indeed apple. What else? I'm happy to see that there's only one crack running through here. I hope it's not in the middle. It has a quite a beautiful cross section. I think we managed to cut just enough. You thought that this was holding up this. So I think we managed to cut just enough for a ball. And sorry, if you don't want to make the ball, because you can indeed buy like all sorts of wooden balls in all shapes, in all sizes, in like craft stores or creative hobby stores. It's usually available. So if you don't want to see me make this ball and that ball, then you can click, well, not click, but the timestamp will be on the screen, so fast forward if you want. But for now, we'll get started making this into a ball. Okay, so for now we can just simply clamp this in a vise, because otherwise you don't want to clamp wood with basically anything. If you want to put it in a vise, I recommend using two sponges, like what's this called? So like you don't want to press the pattern onto the from the clamp onto the wood, because they're gonna look ugly. But for now we're just doing like well, the very first basic removal, so the pattern that this puts on this won't appear in the final version, because we're gonna remove this part, most of this part. So for now I'll use the angle grinder with just a regular sanding disc. If you remember the last video, I first started off with a chisel and a hammer, but this is so small, like so average size I should say, that I'll just start with the angle grinder. If you have a belt sander, I would 100% recommend that over the angle grinder, but if you don't, then you can use an angle grinder with a sanding disc just fine. It's gonna be just fine. A little harder, but not anything major. What else? Always wear eye protection and ear protection. I would also wear a mask, but I want to do first person shots, so I'll just open that window, put the fan on, and yeah.
Where's the fucking key? Okay, I would 100% of the time, all the time, recommend using a new disc. I mean, ideally you should use a new everything for anything, really. I'm sorry that you have to listen to me talk like this, but look at the difference. That is the difference.
Okay, so excuse me. So I think this is gonna be it for today. It smells amazing in here right now because of all of this sawdust. It smells really good. Fruit trees, the wood from fruit trees usually smells pretty damn good. But also, you see like all these tunnels here from the freaking animal, not ants, but the other, I can't think of them right now. But so a carpenter or anyone who makes utility stuff out of wood would tell you that this is worthless wood. But keep in mind, if you're a artist, if you make fine arts, or if you're a craftsman, that if you're a craftsman of the more artistic kind, then this is the best type of wood for you. Like, this is a lot prettier than just the standard high quality wood. It has a lot more character. But okay, this is where we at. This is not the luckiest shape to start with, but we'll make it work. This is about an hour worth of grinding, and I don't really know what to tell you, honestly. Literally, like, the only thing that will really help you here is experience. So don't worry if it takes you more time to get here. You need a little bit of experience for these things, so don't worry, you'll get there. But I think I'll finish for today, because my grinder is making all kinds of weird noises, so I'll probably have to do some maintenance. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay. Fuck. So it's been a while. I have no idea what transition I did last, so I hope it was this one. But the last update on this thing was well, in July, and now it's like the 10th of September. So yeah, we skipped a bit, but I just had to jam that mini katana build in for August. So we gonna pick up where we left off and just continue on the curvature of this ball. So I'll see you when I'm done, or like I made some significant progress or whatever. Yeah. Alright, so sorry. So I probably won't really grind any further than this, because, well, you see, we're missing a bunch of material, like on the sides, like here and here. So if I were to grind down as far as these, like to this, then the ball would become extremely small, and I don't want that. So we'll start gluing instead. We have some sawdust here, and we're just gonna build up the sides and then grind back as needed. So I don't know. Okay, so well, this is what we have after the first gluing, and well, it's really easy. It's just we mix sawdust with wood glue and some water, and you want to have like a oatmeal-y consistency, because you want it to stick, but you also want it to fill. So yeah, you just have to play around with the ratio until you get it right. But now we need this. Oh wait, fuck, I just realized I did this transition instead of this. Anyway, so we have to wait well, 24 hours for this to set completely, but until then we can start working on this tiny boy. So I'll do just that, and yeah, I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, that wasn't really a fuck. Okay, I can't fucking snap my fingers with this thing in my hand. But so this was a rather huge jump, but I didn't want to show it, because I was literally just grinding away until I got it to this state. And I gotta tell you, this fucking shit, I gotta tell you, this smelled like absolute fucking dog shit. Although I know for a fact that this is peach wood. This smelled fucking awful. But so yeah, I didn't want to show me just grinding away, because I didn't think it would be educational. Well, it's just grinding. You just gotta do it until you get it right. But yeah, quite a big jump. This is not a perfect ball yet, but I'm fucking sick and tired of this. So I'll just go at it with a sanding paper, and yeah, this would have been so much easier if I had a belt sander, but I don't. So we have to do it with an angle grinder. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, so this turned out extremely small, but I wanted to complete at least one of these builds without using glue. So, and I was like, well, this is the Microbuild, so this can turn out as small as it wants to, really. But yeah, it turned out really small, so we'll have to use a freaking fishing line for sure for the rope for this one. I'm gonna go upstairs, sand this by hand, and we'll come back when I'm done. Yeah. I cannot fucking remember to save my life which transition I did last time. So, well, this took a bit of time. I think I took off another week again. But, so, I sanded down this smaller ball, and as you can see I polished it also. I haven't sanded it to a completely smooth level, because the actual corona cell does have a bit of a texture to it, so we'll try to mimic that. And also fuck, this quite larger one, the glue has finally set. I'll probably just hand sand it until these like bulges where the glue is are level with the rest, and we'll call it a day. I mean, it's quite decent already. It kind of looks like a sphere already. It doesn't have any major problems. I'll just hand sand it and polish it, and then we'll stabilize. Oh, I'll do this transition then. Okay, so I also sanded this down, so now it's level, or I mean the freaking glue parts are level with the rest. And well, just now I'm starting to realize that it's not really a ball shape yet. It's not as spherical as I thought, but I just cannot be arsed to grind it again and polish it again, so we'll just jump to the stabilization part. So yeah, see you then. Okay, it's been another week again, because well, I was planning on doing this, but it was raining like all week, so it finally stopped. So now I'll attempt to actually do this stabilization part. Now this is just a regular fireplace, nothing fancy. I'll light it and then we'll continue from there. Okay, so it took a while, but the fire has been lit. Yeah, the wood was just sopping wet. As I said, I built this fireplace like about a week ago, so it it caught like a whole week worth of rain, but it has been lit. So let's talk about this, how this stabilization works. Now, when I say stabilization, most of you would probably immediately think of epoxy, but there are other methods that you can use to stabilize wood. Now, before epoxy was invented, they usually use this. This is 50-50 linseed oil and beeswax mixture. We're just gonna bring this to a boil, drop the little ball, the smaller ball. Let me just, yeah. So we're gonna drop the smaller ball in it while it's boiling, and the way it works, because a change in pressure, the air in the wood will get replaced with this mixture, and well, first it will harden because of the linseed oil, and then because of the beeswax it will also be completely hydrophobic, like completely water resistant. It gains two nice characteristics. Meanwhile, the fire died, so we'll be back. Okay, this fucking transition is not working. We have a roaring fire now. I'll bring like a, well, I don't fucking know how I'll put those on top of it, but I'll figure out something, and then we'll get to fucking stabilizing it finally. Oh, the smoke. Yeah, let's just get back to this transition. I got that thing on top, so let's start with the smaller one, because it will boil quicker. Ah, fuck. That wasn't smart. That wasn't smart. Okay, yeah. Now we just gotta wait for it to boil. It boils, I don't fucking know how much higher than just water. Yeah, I don't fucking know what to say. Fuck me. Okay, we'll get back when it's boiling. Yeah. No, you know what? Actually, I'll do like a time lapse or something. It's already melting. Yay. It took so fucking long to get this fire going because the wet fucking wood. Wait. It shouldn't be burning. Oh, that is not good. That's so fucking bad. Okay, I gotta do something about that quickly. Okay, it stopped burning, but it hasn't started boiling yet. It's starting a little, but not that much. I'll just say this before actually doing it, because while doing it, I'll be probably more concerned about my hand catching on fire. So we gotta dip it in, but we also have to take it out. So I usually just wrap it in wire like this. It's not that hard. I think you can figure it out. And so when we dip it in, it should start foaming like crazy. That means that the air is actively changing place with the mixture. The air in the wood is changing place with the mixture. When it stops foaming, it means that there is no more air to change place with the mixture. And we can just check if I dip it in, does it start foaming? Yes, so it's good. Oh, finally. It's so fucking hot. If you're just looking for a visual effect, then this should be enough. And if you're only looking to make it water resistant, then this should be enough. But if you actually want to harden it, then we should go back a little more. So I'll try to go back a little more without burning my hands off. So I'll be back. So it should be done now. This is still really fucking hot. Even though I'm wearing these fucking gloves, this should be heat resistant and fire resistant, but they are old as shit and have all kinds of holes, so it still burned my hand fucking great. So the small ball is stabilized. I gonna go and put some ice on my hand or some shit, and we'll be back with this larger one. So the good news is that I have two brand new scars on my fingertips. Look at that. How good. How absolutely amazing. Well, at least my fingerprint is more easily identifiable now. But the fire died again, so I'll rebuild it and we'll fucking finally do that. Yeah, I'll be back again. This is take two. I forgot to hit record. I can't really snap my fingers anymore because they hurt so fucking much. But the stabilization was successful, and one thing about this process, as you can see, it has all these cracks in it that it didn't have before. Now, if the mixture is too hot and the air escapes out too violently, it can sometimes crack the wood, but it's no biggie. I mean, we're just gonna fill these up with wood glue and sawdust. It is harder, it is noticeably heavier, and it is water resistant, so I think it was a success. And now let's move on to this one. Now this doesn't have any wax in it because I just didn't have that much wax. It's fucking expensive. So this is just linseed oil. If you use linseed oil only, you need to triple boil it before it activates or something. I don't know why. so it won't really give that much water resistance as the wax mixture, but the good part is that we don't have to really take it out, like we don't have to rush taking it out. You can just leave it in there and take off the whole thing of the fire, so I hopefully won't burn myself again. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Okay, it's visibly moving now, so this should be good, but if it's not, then I don't fucking know. I don't think it's good. What the fuck? Turns out it was good, I'm just a dumbass. Now, you see, ideally, the mixture should cover the whole object that you're trying to stabilize, and we couldn't see the foaming because it only foams where it touches the mixture. Oh, did you see that? A crack just formed, like right there. Right there, yeah. It's like pulsing. Crazy. But so yeah, both of them are stabilized now. I'll just wait for this one to dry, and then we'll get to, well, first of all, fill up the cracks on the smaller one, and then drill these through and put the rope through them, secure it, and then the nails, and we're done. Yeah, this fucking video is a disaster. Okay, I have to show you this. Now, I tend to use this technique just to get a visual effect, and like, look at that, how absolutely gorgeous. It brings out all the texture, it enhances the color tremendously. Like, I don't even know where to stand. Like this, that is so pretty. That looks so good. Holy shit. I love this technique, honestly. I highly recommend everyone to use this, at least try it out. Like, it's really good. Okay, enough. Let's get to work. The cracks have been filled. I'll lose my fucking mind. So the cracks have been filled with glue, and I did say that I wanted to make at least this small one without using any glue, but the cracks, I think, are an exception, and I am raging fucking mad now that I dropped it and have to clean it again. This is because I have no feeling left in these two fingers, like none at all. It won't focus, great. But yeah, next up I'll be drilling the holes through this to add the rope, and we're almost done. Finally, I'll do this transition now. Okay, I just quickly marked where I would like the two ends of the hole to end up. We'll see. We'll see, definitely. Yeah, I'll do it from under this time. Oh, God damn it. So it's been a week again. For some reason, I have a really hard time finding the time to work on this project. But the glue has set. I mean, of course it has. It's been a week, so now I'll just sand this down again, polish it, and then finally we will get to the drilling part. So yeah, I hope I'll remember this transition. So it's been another, like, what, 2 months? I just can't fucking find a way to work on this project, but We are finally at the drilling part. I usually just eye where I want the holes. I marked it like here and on the other side. I usually aim so that it goes in and comes out at this ugly glue part. And one more thing is that if you clamp it in a vise, you should always put folded up sponges on each side so that it won't press this ugly ass pattern on the wood. That's about it. I'll be back when the holes are drilled. Yeah. Focus. The holes have been drilled, fuck yeah. And as you can see, there's a smaller hole going all the way through, and there's a larger one on one end, and that's because we're gonna tie a knot on the rope that's going to go through it, and the knot gonna sit like in this larger section and won't be able to go through the smaller section, so they're gonna hold the whole thing together. Now I wanted to do the last one, the large one, with this technique as well, but it was so goddamn fucking large that I completely messed up the hole. But on these smaller ones, I think I nailed it, so I won't have to use a shit ton of epoxy to secure the rope inside the bowl like last time. You can see the tiny hole there. This one gonna have a fishing line going through it, and well, this gonna have some paracord. But yeah, I'll see you when the ropes are through the balls. Hi boys, the the rope and the fishing line is securely through the balls. It was holding itself together pretty nicely without this support. This is not epoxy, by the way, this is super glue and baking soda. So yeah, it was holding itself together pretty decently, but I just wanted to give it this extra support anyways. You don't have to do this, but it helps quite a lot. But the only thing left is putting the nails in, and I will show you a very quick and easy way to do so. Look, and here we go. Just look at that, wasn't that fast? I mean, okay, this wood is just extremely hard. Like I genuinely had trouble putting these nails in, like for real. These nails just would not want to go in this bowl. And like it's weird because I worked with this wood before, like not just this type of wood, but this exact branch. Like I used parts of this exact branch before. Well, I guess I haven't stabilized it, but I didn't remember it to be this freaking hard. Like this is hard. Okay. Anyways, oh shit. Let's do the other one as well. So just like last time, here we go. And we're done with this one as well. Not gonna lie, this was, I mean, when I started, this seemed almost impossible. Like this wood is just as hard as the medium one, but it's so much smaller, and these nails are super fucking weak, so it was really hard to put them in the wood. And also, as you can see, it cracked almost all the way through. I will fix it. I mean, no problem. Like we can fix it and we will fix it, but it's just a little pain in the ass. But I guess this is a success also, so I gonna fix that. Let's just get the medium one here also. So I'll fix the cracks, and I'll put the glossy finish on it, because I mean I like that finish. It's a shame I didn't put it on the larger one, but yeah, we'll be back. And we are done. I filled the cracks. I mean, it's ugly as balls, but I filled the cracks. At least it has integrity now. And yeah, I brushed on the glossy finish. As you can see, it's really fucking pretty, especially on cam. It looks really nice on cam, even this smaller one with the white shit. But yeah, that's it, we're done. So next up will be the torture test, and I haven't decided yet if I will put it all in one video or if it's gonna have it separate video, but by the time you see this, you probably, I mean, you most definitely know. So yeah, that's it. Nice. I don't fucking know how to end this. Yeah, and I almost forgot one more thing that is well, it's quite important, I think. So the size comparison. This is the extremely large one, the medium one, and the tiny one. So yeah, I mean, the rope or the fishing line, you can't even see that. That will look so freaking cool on the Smash video. But yeah, size comparison, just in case anyone wanted to take a look. Let me just untangle this so you can see the rope as well. So yeah, like that. It's crazy. See you when we do the torture test. Yeah.